politicians talk about experience. How many years in the Senate, how many years in the House? I'd like to talk about my experience. There was once a country tortured with a bloody and endless war, Vietnam. Young men and women were dying every day. Our leaders again and again presented plans to win the war. This new strategy, they said, will change things. This time it will work. They warned of dire consequences if we left. It would end freedom. It would end our democracy. We must fight them over there so we don't have to fight them here. And young men and women were dying every day. One political party supported the war because they wanted to leave with honor. The other went along with it because they were afraid of losing elections. And young men and women were dying every day. During that time, Dan Ellsberg gave me documents that proved that our government had lied about the war. Repeatedly so. Our government arrested Dan, who had leaked those documents and tried to censor the newspapers that published them. What I decided to do made me no friend of either political party. I read those documents, which history calls the Pentagon Papers, into the public record. I told the people the truth about Vietnam, and I was prosecuted for it. In office, I did many things like that. I filibustered the end of the draft. I stopped nuclear testing in the North Pacific. I introduced legislation to establish diplomatic ties with China. I did those things because they were right, not because they would get me reelected. Today, we find ourselves in a parallel situation. We were lied to into an unnecessary war. We were warned of the dire consequences if we leave. We have one party that supports the war. We have another that won't take decisive steps to end it. And young men and women are dying every day.